Action Pack 9 9th grade Activity Book. هذا التسجيل هو عمل تطوعي مقدم من مبادرة بصيرة للأشخاص المكفوفين وضعاف البصر بالتعاون مع المجلس الأعلى لحقوق الأشخاص ذوي الإعاقة. Module 6. They have made important discoveries. First section, Vocabulary. Part 1. Complete the statements and questions with the words from the box. I will tell you the words with each statement. Number 1. Europe is one of the blank I've always wanted to visit. Europe is one of the expedition or tragic or continents or blizzard or explorer or advance or seeds. Number 2. Will you get me some blank from the market? I want to grow some lettuce. Will you get me some expedition or tragic or continent or blizzard or explorer or advance or seeds? Number 3. How many days does the blank need to complete the blank to the jungle? There is 2 blank. The first blank. How many days does the expedition or tragic or continents or blizzard or explorer or advance or seeds need to complete the blank? The expedition, the tragic, continents or blizzard or explorer or advance or seeds. Number 4. It's going to take the sailors a lot of effort to blank at sea because of the terrible blank. Again, we have 2 blanks here. It's going to take the sailors a lot of effort to expedition or tragic or continents or blizzard or explorer or advance or seeds at sea because of the terrible expedition or tragic or continents or blizzard or explorer or advance or seeds. Number 5. Yesterday, my parents told me about a big accident that they saw on their way back home. It was expedition or tragic or continent or blizzard or explorer or advance or seeds. The grammar part. The present perfect simple with for, since, and time expressions. Part 2. Complete the sentences with for or since. A. They have lived in Aqaba blank 3 years. The correct answer is for 3 years. Now do the same with the rest. B. She's known her best friend blank. They were children. C. He's worked for this company blank 2 months. D. We haven't opened the gift blank It arrived last week. E. I've played the piano. Blank. I was 7. F. My dad has worked in Egypt. Blank. 2 years. Part 3. Rewrite the sentences using the words in brackets. I will do the first one for you. Number 1. I started to learn Greek 3 months ago. Between bracket, learn /4. The right sentence, I have learned Greek for 3 months. Do the same with the rest. Number 2. My sister moved to Paris in 2003. Between bracket, B/since. Number 3. They bought their television last July. Between bracket, have/since. Number 4. Huda began her driving lessons 2 weeks ago. Between bracket, learn/4. Number 5. We joined this class in October. Between bracket, B/since. Number 6. My family went to live in Canada 2 years ago. Between bracket, B/4. The second section. The first part is about the grammar. The present perfect simple with for, since, and time expression. Part 1. Write the time expressions in the correct column of the table. Again, here we have 2 columns. The first column for the expressions for the word for, and the second column for the word since. I am going to tell you the expressions and I will do one example for each. The expressions are 2:30. We are going to place it in the since column. A long time in the for column. Now do the same with the rest. 5 hours, 15 minutes, July, 3 days, Monday, yesterday, 6 months, I was a child, 2005, many years. Part 2. Write true answers to the questions. Use the words in brackets. I will do the first one for you. Number 1. How long have you been at this school? Between bracket 4. The answer is, I've been at this school for 2 years. Do the same for the rest. Number 2. How long have you lived in this town? Between bracket 4. Number 3. How long have you studied English? Between bracket since. Now we're moving to the present perfect simple and the past simple part. Part 3. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. Use the present perfect simple or the past simple. I will do the first one for you. Number 1. I blank between bracket live in Jordan since I was a child. I have lived in Jordan since I was a child. Now do the same with the rest. Number 2. My family blank between bracket live in Madaba when I was young. Number 3. I between bracket use my mobile phone for 2 years. Number 4. I blank between bracket use my mobile phone 3 times yesterday. Number 5. From the day he took part in the race, Kamel blank between bracket make a lot of friends. Number 6. Kamel blank between bracket make a lot of friends when he took part in the race. Now, the present perfect simple and the past simple questions and answers. Part 4. Look at this page from Omar's passport and complete the dialogue. Now, I am going to tell you the stamps that were on Omar's passport in order to help you making the questions and answering them. It had 3 stamps. The first one, it's written on it Hong Kong, 26 August 2007. Stamp 2, the Immigration of Canada, 25th March 2009. The third stamp, Immigration Australia, 5th of October 2008. Now, the first questions, it's a dialogue between Rashid and Omar. First, Rashid said, "Have you been to Hong Kong?" Omar answered, "Yes, I." Rashid asked, "When blank between bracket you go?" Omar answered, "I between bracket go in 2007. Rashid asked, "Wow, so blank between bracket you/be to Canada as well?" Omar blank. Rashid, when blank? Omar blank between bracket go/2009. Part 5. Match the sentence beginnings 1 to 5 with the endings A to E. I will tell you each sentence and you have to choose the ending A till E. Sentence number 1. He finished his homework. A. Since last Friday. B. Before he went to bed. C. I've been back twice. D. For 3 years. E. 3 months. Number 2. We have lived here. A. Since last Friday. B. Before he went to bed. C. I've been back twice. D. For 3 years. E. 3 months. 3. Since my first trip to England. A. Since last Friday. B, before he went to bed. C, I've been back twice. D, for 3 years. E, 3 months. Number 4. The expedition will last for since last Friday. B, before he went to bed. C, I've been back twice. D, for 3 years. E, 3 months. Number 5. I haven't seen Carol. A, since last Friday. B, before he went to bed. C, I've been back twice. D, for 3 years. E, 3 months. The present perfect simple and the past simple. Part 7. Complete the dialogue with the past simple or present perfect simple form of the verbs. A. I blank between bracket not here from Samer for a long time. I wonder where he between bracket B for the past few weeks. B. Don't worry, he is fine. I blank between bracket speak to him yesterday. He blank between bracket be on a trip to South Africa for the past 3 weeks. A. Oh, blank. He blank between bracket go on safari when he was there. B. Yes, and he blank between bracket take lots of photos, but I blank between bracket not see them yet. Third section, communication. Be a tourist guide. Number 1, you are going to be a tourist guide. In groups, talk about the different touristic sites in Jordan. Make a list in your notebook of the words you need to talk about and that you don't know in English. Number 2, first, choose a place of interest in your country to describe. Then, find information and write down notes about it, including the following information. A. The name and location of the place. B. Historical facts about it. C. Why it is of interest. D. A brief description. E. What you can see or do there. F. Opening times and prices if there are any. Part 3. Use your notes to write a short description of your chosen place of interest. Fourth section, punctuation. Number 1, add commas, full stops, and capital letters to this text. I am going to read it for you. There are no commas or full stops or capital letters in this text. You are going to listen carefully and try to guess where to put the comma and full stops. And I'm sure you can know the capital letters because all the nouns are capital letters and the beginning of the sentence must be capital letter. Let me start by reading the text. The Amman Archaeological Museum contains artifacts such as items used in daily life, building materials, jewelry, and statues. It also contains the Copper Scroll, which is one of the Dead Sea Scrolls, It was discovered in 1946 on the Qumran archaeological site in Jordan. After that, archaeologists excavated the area, including 11 caves at the site. 972 scrolls were found in total, 2 of which were made of copper. Later, it was discovered that the 2 scrolls were in fact one whole scroll that had broken in 2 when it was being made. It was very difficult to read it without destroying it, but finally, when it was opened, those who read it discovered that it was a list of 64 places where tons of gold and silver were hidden. Unfortunately, no one knows what happened to this gold and silver. Spelling, Part 2. Write the figures below in letters. 3,000, 4,500, 29,000, 125,000, 550,000, 850,000, 1,000,000. Linking words, Part 3. Complete this letter using the linking words from the box to help you. I am going to read the letter for you, and beside each blank, I am going to tell you the linking words, and you are going to choose one of them. The letter is: Hi Fairuz, I hope you are fine. I haven't written blank. I've been very busy. The words finally, or however, or but, or because, or as, or after, or also, or while, or first, or when. I haven't had a minute to rest since we arrived in Oxford. The second blank. Mom and Dad had to find a home for us to live in. The second blank. Finally, or however, or but, or because, or as, or after, or also, or while, or first, or when. Blank number 3. This didn't take too long. Again, for blank number 3 and blank number 4, choose one of the following: finally, or however, or but, or because, or as, or after, or also, or while, or first, or when. Blank number 4. We were settled in our new home. Mom and Dad had to find a school for my brothers and me. Blank number 5. Blank, they couldn't take my little brother Jamal with them. Blank, they visited school. I had to take care of him. For blank 5 and 6, again, the words are finally, or however, or but, or because, or as, or after, or also, or while, or first, or when. Blank number 7. They found schools for all of us. We had to go shopping for all the school stuff. Again, the words for blank number 7 and blank number 8, the same. Finally, or however, or but, or because, or as, or after, or also, or while, or first, or when. Blank number 8, the first school day came. I was very nervous. New girls, new teachers, and blank new subjects. Blank, now everything's fine. Again, the blanks, you can find the words finally, or however, or but, or because, or as, or after, or also, or while, or first, or when. Would you like to come to visit? Love, Nawal. In your notebook, you can write a short letter replying to Nawal. Use as many linking words from the box in exercise 3 as possible.